Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. I'm so glad you could join me for this chair yoga class today. So we are going to use a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap handy, you can use a men's necktie or you can use a belt from a robe. So let's begin class by coming seated forward in our chair. So our glutes are on the chair, hamstrings are off the chair. So we have a nice 90-degree bend at the knees and feet flat on the floor. Thinking about posture now, sitting nice and tall, elongating the spine. And let's roll our shoulders to the back of the room a couple of times, releasing any tension we might be holding. When you're ready, place your hands loosely on your lap, wherever they land comfortably, and take a moment now to close your eyes. Noticing your breath as you inhale, the chest rises and then the belly rises. And as you exhale, the belly falls and then the chest falls. Let's notice our breath for the next 5 rounds of breath. Bringing your attention now to the crown of your head and beginning a scan of your body from the crown of the head all the way down to your toes. Please notice any areas you need to be mindful of during practice today. So maybe something feels a little sore, a little tired. Just know that if a pose doesn't feel right or doesn't feel comfortable to you, you do not need to do that pose. You can wait for us to move on. It's important to always stay safe during practice. Bringing our attention once again to our breath, moving into our 4 square breathing practice. Let's begin by inhaling through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. And retain the emptiness, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhaling, notice your posture. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Returning now to your regular breath and just notice that you're breathing deeply. Let's open our eyes and begin rolling our shoulders to the back of the room, lifting the elbows slightly here, making sure that yoga strap is not too close to your neck. And now rolling in the opposite direction towards the front of the room. Beautiful. One more roll. And we'll roll out the wrists in one direction. And roll the other way. Now we're going to do a stretch for the wrists. We'll do both hands at the same time. So we're going to start with our hands in neutral. We're going to lift the fingers up towards the ceiling and just stick the palms forward slightly. You're going to feel a nice stretching sensation in the lower part of the wrist. Holding here. 2 more breaths. Now relax the hand and allow the fingers to drop all the way down. I'm going to turn my hands to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to think about bringing those fingers in towards the wrist. So we're just going to bring those fingers towards the wrist, towards the body. Now feeling that stretching sensation in the front and the top of the wrist. 2 more breaths here. Relax the hands, draw the fingers upward once again, making that stop sign. And now bringing those palms slightly forward just so you can feel the sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. 2 more breaths here. Relax the fingers, allow them to drop. And now this time try to draw those fingers in as if we were trying to touch the inside of our wrist, feeling the stretch along the top of the wrist. So these are the extensors and flexors of the wrist that we're engaging during this stretch. And we're going to relax, we're going to shake it out. Beautiful. Now we're going to make star fingers. So we're spreading our fingers really wide, almost like a cupping sensation, almost like a bear claw. So spreading those fingers wide apart, engaging all the muscles in the fingers and the palms of the hands, really feeling those muscles engage. And then I want you to relax. Back to star fingers. And again, let's relax. And one last time, star fingers. And relax. Now this time we're going to take the tip of the thumb and touching the pinky finger and move up and down the hand, touching the tips of the fingers as we travel up and down the hand. Just looking for a little bit of range of motion here. We're going to change this slightly now. We're going to take the tip of the thumb and touch the base of the pinky finger and the next finger and the next finger. And we're going to move up and down the hand. So this is where you might find a little bit more difficulty. Perhaps you need to look at your fingers as you do this. We're just trying to keep a nice range of motion here in the hands. We spend a lot of time on our phones, most often using our thumbs on our phones especially. It's just keeping everything healthy. Let's come up the hand one more time. And then we'll shake it out, jazz hands. Beautiful. We're going to drop our hands down by our side. We're going to come into a nice flowing movement from side to side. So taking that left hand up into a quarter side bend. And then we're going to change the sides. And now it's the right hand coming up into a quarter side bend. Left hand comes up into a half side bend. And changing over to the right into a half side bend. Left into a nice deep side bend. And changing over to the right into a deep side bend. And this time a left, a deep side bend. We're going to hold for 4 breaths, looking up the ceiling. And changing over to the right, deep side bend. And then hold for 4 breaths, looking up. And coming back into a nice tall seated position. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our left hand to our right knee. Bring that right hand behind you on the chair, sitting nice and tall and forward in your chair. We're going to exhale and twist and look over the shoulder, holding here for 8 rounds of breath. Giving the muscles in this gentle twist a moment to start to relax as we continue to breathe deeply. One more breath here. Slowly unwind, coming forward once again. Beautiful. And this time right hand to left knee, left hand behind you on the chair. Again, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, twist, look over the shoulder. 8 rounds of breath here. One more breath. Slowly unwind and come forward once again. Now this time we're just going to take our feet out slightly. We still have a nice bend at the knees. We're going to drop onto our elbows. We're going to take that left hand up and over into a nice extension. Looking up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And then return that hand and the elbow down. Changing sides. Right hand comes up and over into an extension, looking up. One more breath. And then we're going to do singles from side to side. Extending up and over. And then slowly changing to the opposite side. Up and over. Getting a nice side bend movement. Let's do one more to each side. And both elbows on the knees, and let's slowly glide up and come back into a nice seated position. Taking that strap off of our shoulders. We're going to take that strap and we're going to bring it shoulder height and holding the strap shoulder width. We're going to bring that slightly up, not overhead, but slightly in front of our line of sight. We're going to exhale and twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Hold here. Let's widen the grip on that strap. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to lower to one side, looking up at the ceiling. Inhale to center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, center. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, center. Now we're going to lower that strap for just a moment. We're going to slide all the way back in our chair. Now we're still sitting tall, so we're not leaning against the chair, against the backrest, just sitting nice and tall. Starting with that strap wider than hip width apart, we're going to work the upper back and shoulders. So we're going to take that strap and we're going to bring it behind us. So you're going to want a nice wide grip on that strap. So starting at the knees, let's inhale, draw the strap up. Exhale, bring that strap down behind you. Inhale up, exhale to your knees. Inhale up and exhale behind. Now if this is your current range of motion, just hold here. Otherwise, take it all the way down. Inhale up, exhale to your knees. Inhale up, exhale behind. Inhale up, exhale to your knees. A little change here. Inhale up and 10 count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 count up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower that strap. Beautiful. So now you can feel if there's any tightness in the upper back or shoulders, you know exactly where it is. You can practice using your yoga strap, doing this while you're watching TV or just walking around the house. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a bath towel, anything like that. So let's do another stretch here. We're going to start with that strap once again in front of the body, shoulder height, shoulder width apart. We're going to flare our elbows out slightly so we can keep them bent. So now we're focusing on upper body strength, and what we're going to do is on a 3 count down, we're going to start pulling the strap in both directions as if we were trying to rip it apart. So 3, 2, 1, pull. Pull as hard as you can till you feel the muscles in the arms even shaking. Just keep pulling apart. 3 more breaths. Last breath here. And we're just going to relax the strap, so let it become limp for a moment. Just relax, keeping those elbows bent. Now once again, bring tension to the strap. Make sure those elbows are bent and they remain bent. 3, 2, 1, and pull. Really pull, trying to rip that strap into 2. One more breath here. And let's relax that strap. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is bring part of the strap behind us. So we're going to take that strap over one shoulder. You're going to hold that strap with the same hand, and you're going to grab the strap behind with the opposite hand, inching the fingers together on the strap until you have a nice, comfortable stretching sensation. We're just going to hold here just like this. So the elbow in front of the body, you want pointed upward if you can. Sitting nice and tall, thinking about posture, bringing those fingers closer together on the strap. 3 more breaths here. One last breath. And now just let go with the hand behind the body. So you can take that strap away. And now we're going to change sides. So you're going to bring that strap over the opposite elbow. So once again, the same, holding onto the strap with the same side, grabbing the strap with the hand behind you, bringing those fingers closer together on that strap, and then making sure the elbow in front of the body is pointed upward if you can as you draw those fingers closer together, holding here. Two more rounds of breath. One last breath here. Release by letting go with the hand behind the body, so you can just take that strap and pull it away. Beautiful. Now we're just going to take this strap for a moment and just let it rest on the arm of the chair, just so it's out of the way, but it's still handy. Beautiful. So we're going to bring our feet once again flat to the floor, 90-degree bend at the knees. So just sitting on the glutes, hamstrings off the chair. We're going to bring our hands, just resting them on our hips. And now we're going to just keep our heels on the floor, and we're going to play with the toes a little bit. So we're going to take the toes, we're going to tap down in, center, out, center, in. So just looking down at your feet, tap in, center, out, center, in, center, out, center, in. And I want you to really try to tap them down. Make a little bit of noise as you tap those toes down. In, center, out, center, in, center, out. Keep it going. Building a little strength in the feet. Using some muscles that we're not used to using very often. Not this particular way anyhow. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Beautiful. Now we probably feel a little tired. So all we're going to do is draw our toes about an inch closer to our bodies, because now we're going to be pivoting on our toes and we're going to be lifting our heels doing the same thing. So lift your heels and come in, center, out, center, in, center, out, center, in, center, out. And once again, try to make a little bit of noise with the heels. Continue that movement. In, center, out, center, in. Keep it going. Four more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Beautiful. Now we're going to hold on to the chair with both hands. We're going to pick up one foot. We're going to circle the ankle in one direction. I want you to take a look at your foot. Make sure it's a nice circular motion you're making and that you're not losing any range of motion here. If it's not a circle you're making, remember you can always practice this when you're sitting at a table, at your desk, watching TV. Let's roll in the other direction. And again, notice if that's a circle or some other shape. Let's turn this now into a point for 2, a flex for 2, point, flex, one more time, point, and flex, and set that foot down. Let's pick up the other foot, and once again, let's make that nice circle in one direction, and check and make sure that is a circle. Let's change directions, and again, is this a circle? And let's turn this into a point for 2, and a flex, point, flex, point, flex. Let's do one more. Point and flex, and just bringing that foot down. Beautiful. So we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to hold onto the chair once again. We're going to start extending one leg out with the toe pointed down and just doing a gentle lift. Really engaging the quad here. Thinking about posture, so we're not slumped over in our seat. We're thinking about sitting nice and tall, lengthening the spine. Let's do 2 more. And we can set that foot down. Now we're going to extend the other foot with the toe touching down. Once again, think about posture and lift. 2 more. Beautiful, and set that foot down. Now we're just going to lift the foot up slightly, moving that foot inward. Beautiful, and let's try the other side. Move that foot slightly inward. So not really a big lift with the knee. It's just trying to draw that foot inward. Last one, and setting it down. And this time, it's just a tiny lift out to the side. Lifting. So just think about pivoting from the knee down. So the knee's pretty much staying in the same place. Think about posture. One more here. And again, lifting the foot and start bringing the heel outward slightly. So once again, think about keeping that knee in place and just pivoting the lower part of the leg, flaring the foot out. You need to place your hand on your knee to remind you, that's okay. 2 more. Beautiful. Now we're going to extend the heel out. Tap down the heel and touch the toe close to you. So it's a heel toe tap, but it's nice and big movement. We're going to start to travel that out to the side. Bringing it back forward, tapping down. Traveling again to the side. And again, travel forward once again. And let's change feet. So once again, heel, toe. And let's travel to the side. And forward. Travel to the side. And again, forward. Beautiful. And setting that foot down. Now we are going to need our strap once again, so take that off the seat of your chair. We're going to bring it around the sole of one foot. We're going to hold both ends of the strap in the same hand. So we're going to lift that foot, lift the leg, slight bend in the knee, grab that strap and just draw it across the opposite knee. Want to keep the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. What we're looking for here is a nice stretch in the hip. So as we exhale, lower the body towards the legs in this nice figure 4 pose. We're going to focus on our breath here for the next 10 rounds of breath. So just relax and give this stretch a chance to do its magic. Breathing deeply here. If you like, you can lower a little closer to your legs. One more breath here. Slowly rise up, both ends of the strap in the hands as we place that foot down and we change the foot in the strap. So once again, holding both ends of the strap, we're going to lift our leg up, keep a slight bend in the knee, and bring our heel across the opposite knee, keeping the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. Once again, looking for that nice stretch in the hips as we exhale and lower towards our legs. Focus on breathing deeply for the next 10 rounds of breath. If you like, you can lower it a little closer to your legs. One more breath here. Slowly begin to rise up, strap into both hands. Allow that foot to come down to the floor and just set that strap aside. We're going to do a few rounds of cow and cat breaths. So we're going to begin with our palms shining forward. As we inhale, lifting our gaze, our chest, and our hands upward into cow, allow the belly to come forward. And as we exhale into cat, lowering the arms, arch your back towards the back of your chair. So inhale into cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Now we're going to do a slight change to cow and cat. So this time when you inhale into cow, we're actually going to come up into a standing chair pose. It's going to look like this. Inhale to cow. Exhale and sit to cat. So get ready, palms shining forward. Let's inhale and rise to cow. Exhale and sit for cat. Inhale and rise. Exhale and sit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. Last one. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sit. Beautiful. Building some nice leg strength and functional movement. So we're going to sit nice and tall here. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. Really plant the thumb into the chest. We're going to exhale and twist gently to one side. Stopping at that sensation of the twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other direction. Inhale center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. One more on each side. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Let's hold here for a moment. Closing your eyes. Let's do another scan of our body from the crown of our head all the way down to our toes. Notice how you feel after this practice today, but notice without expectation or judgment. Completing your scan and bringing your attention once again to your breath, noticing you're still breathing deeply. I'd like to thank all of you for sharing your energy in this practice today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Namaste. So thank you again for sharing your energy with me in this practice today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please share it with your friends and let everyone know that there is free chair yoga available if they're interested. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and help support me in sharing this with everyone. Have a beautiful day. Until next time, bye-bye.